need to change that.
Oh, one of the Panthers jumped, and he knew it.
Yep.
That was number 85. 66. Boy, he had to face me. Evan Schoenfeld.
That's fine. Oh, Matthew Rush. Matthew Rush.
Oh, one of the returning linemen.
Yeah.
Well, that'd get us 5 yards back.
Yeah.
It's not quite so bad. It's still second in a lot of yards.
I'd consider giving the ball to Ostrowski. They haven't yet stopped him on this drive.
Yeah, no. He's going to bust one pretty soon. And they do give it to him. Picks his way through the line.
Nice. Get a block.
Breaks another
Get a
tackle.
block.
Across the 50-yard line. Tripped
Nice
up
run.
and falls down to the 43-yard line of.
You got to hand that to Ostrowski on his own. He never got to get a pickup of over 20 on that play. Nice run. Good blocking at the point of attack, and it was all Ostrowski after that. Give him a gain of 25, Steve.
So Jalen will catch his breath, and Ethan Boehner step in to take his place for a minute. Bishop looking to throw, looking right side.
He's looking for Hep deep.
Going deep.
Well
Hep.
covered.
Oh, off the fingertips.
Very close, but they got a flag down, and I think we're going to get either defensive holding or pass interference. It's going to be defensive holding.
They have double coverage on Hep, and he still almost made the catch. Just a little beyond his reach. So that'll be a first down for the Silver Eagles.
It was well that Hep got his hands on that ball, otherwise that would have been picked off. But it was not a bad pass, just a little bit too far in front.
10-yard penalty. First down.
Yeah, Bob, because of Lindsay Wood Davis, you and I are worldwide social
media. I'm all over this.
10 for the Silver Eagles. Threatening again to go up by 2. In motion. Side breaks a tackle. Second and about 4 yards for the Silver Eagles. Boehner's looking good in a couple of going for the ball. They give it to Boehner again, right up the middle. Ethan with a little running room, tried to break it out
Ball
to the left
loose.
side.
That was Ostrowski with the ball, and the ball came loose, but flags are down. I don't know if they blew that or what the deal was. He came up with it.
This a break for the Silver Eagles.
They must have said he was down before the ball came loose.
They're going to call holding on the Silver Eagles. Marched back some much better than a turnover.
Third holding penalty on this drive, Steve. 3.
Man. How many are normally permitted in a game?
I think we're about to find out.
All right. We'll take it second and 8. Like Bob mentioned, Ostrowski back in the game. They're changing the play now. Bishop calling for a new one.
Another Oregon lineman jumped there, but he did not cross into the neutral zone, which is an automatic offside.
Ostrowski shifts to the other side. They give it to Jalen right off tackle. Some running room. Has the first down. Inside the 20-yard line. 7. Go by 2 scores. Come back.
Yep. Another holding call, I'm sure. Avoided
an almost certain score.
Well, okay. So you wanted to know what the upper end is for holding calls in a game?
We've reached it. We've exceeded it.
Like I said, we may find out.
Oh, repeat first down. So 1st and 20, they bring it back to the 30-yard line.
Monona Grove's gained a lot of yards on this series, but they've been going backwards for most of it thanks to penalties.
Ostrowski alongside Bishop. Bishop looking to throw. Straight back. Throws one over the middle. Little screen pass to Spalding.
That's Ostrowski.
Ostrowski.
Oh,
stumbles and lost his
tackle.
feet inside the 10-yard line.
One ankle tackle away from scoring on that. But it will be I don't see any flags on the field, so this one should count.
Gain of 24, 1st and goal at the 6-yard line. Ostrowski's having to gain double yards.
Now that was a nice-looking screen pass again. Set it up nicely. Bishop just kind of lollipopped it right over the lineman, and Ostrowski did the rest.
Boehner in for Ostrowski. Bishop will give it to him, trying to go left side.
Yep.
Nothing doing there. He might have gotten a yard.
Boehner's
Got up in the mix pretty quick there. It's going to goal. 6-yard line according to the scoreboard. Bishop, tuck it in, pull it out, throw it.
Nice defense.
Looking for Reuter, and it's incomplete.
Little play pass on the quick out. And nice defense over there by the corner for him to not get fooled and tip the ball away.
Third goal from the 6 with 40 seconds to play in the first quarter. A 7-0 MG lead. Kep and Spalding, the wide receivers to the far side.
Yeah, they're all over on the right side now. Three wideouts on the right.
Oh, yeah.
And one tight end here on the left. And they're looking for McConley. He was open briefly.
Oh,
Bishop fell down.
Bishop tripped, fell down at the 15, 16-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down.
Early in the pattern.
To the right side.
He got quickly covered up.
All right, Tomczak to attempt the field goal. The ball on the 16-yard line, so this will be a 33-yard field goal attempt. Spalding the holder. Benny Fluke, the long snapper. Carter's got it lined up, and we get a whistle.
And what are we calling here?
Oh, it's a quarter. How about that? We'll go kick it from the other side.
All right, well, that quarter went right along. Has dominated the line of scrimmage, but it's penalties that are killing them here tonight.
Just want to remind people, Bob, they're listening to WPLP Monona, 98 points a little above normal. I'm Steve Martinelli alongside Bob Schmuck, bringing you Silver Eagle football for 77 years now.
You know, that we have done.
23, I believe you told me.
No, you know, we do any. Five to 7 games a year. You
want to know how many I estimate I've done?
Telecast.
I will.
Yeah, because I'm not involved.
You could be. Soccer?
Hockey? You want to try hockey again?
I did a hockey game. I'm
know.
not doing another hockey game. I'm better off doing swim meets.
I was smart enough to turn that one down.
I think there was a track meet here.
It was
The a cappella competition. All right. Tomczak's kick.
It's going to be short.
It was high. Coming off his foot, but fell short.
Just not a oomph.
So the Panthers will take over at the 20-yard line.
Well, the repeated holding penalties and goal from the 6. That one. So
well, that's
empty here.
that drive.
Well, let's see if Monona Grove's defense can step up here. They've done well their first two series.
Yeah, I mean,
Oregon hasn't been able to do a thing. The running game hasn't gotten untracked. So
we came away without any points there, but we do lead 7-0. Now Look will come up to the line. He's got Zudi and DiMaggio behind. Now Look chased out of the pocket, throws to the right side. It's an interception.
That's an interception. Let's see if we can figure out who it is. He's getting mobbed. It might be Reardon, number 21. First.
The Silver Eagles after
A laid out catch there. By Reardon.
Look, had him in there. An MG defender. Now Jordan Bishop and Jalen Ostrowski and company will trot back out on the field.
Well, they need to make this one hurt. They need to capitalize on this after that failing on their last drive.
Bishop calling the signals. He'll keep it himself, looking to throw it, chased out of the pocket, grabbed in the backfield, and he'll be dropped for about a 6-yard loss. Back out, beyond the 40-yard line.
Lost too.
Spot, they put it at the 40-yard line, second down, and about 20 for the Silver Eagles.
Jalen Ostrowski's been excellent carrying the football there, but he whiffed on his block on that one, and Jordan Bishop didn't have a chance.
They'll give it to Jalen. This time he'll go left side. He's got about a 4-yard pickup. Third and 17. All right, key play for the Silver Eagles offense. Bishop looking to throw.
So the screen pass there to, I think that's Ostrowski again.
And he's close.
No, it was not Ostrowski.
He got down inside the 25.
Short wide receiver screen on that one.
That brings up 4th and take Ostrowski out and bring Boehner in. Short from the 20. Where are they? '23 line, 22. He should have
got it easily.
Boehner, 5'11", 107. A lot stronger than that. He'll come back in. First and 10 for MG on the 18-yard line of Oregon. Bishop looking to throw left side. Touchdown. I believe that was Hepp.
That was a nice pass. Let's see what the call is.
Wait, we got a signal. Everybody's standing up. Incomplete, and I couldn't see where it was in relation to the ball at the time.
This is the tough side of the field for us up here in the booth. We have our light pole in the way, and it's hard to see.
All right, 2nd and 10. Bishop, the inside handoff to Ostrowski. Jalen still on his feet, rumbling. Near the 15-yard line, picked up a few yards there.
That's a tough game. Still managed to twist and get himself falling forward. Picked up about 2 yards on that play.
3rd down, 3rd and long for the Silver Eagles. Bishop, fake, throws, looking for Hepp again.
I'll tell you,
that was
McConley that they were at. Dante McConley went just a little bit high off. He was open. That ball's a foot lower. That's a touchdown.
4th and 7 for the Silver Eagles from the from the 15-yard line of Oregon.
They will be going for it, absolutely. The kicker doesn't look like he's got enough leg to hit from there, so they will go for it here.
Ostrowski, the running back. McCauley, the tight end, looking for the play call. Bishop calling for the ball. Looking over, looking to throw.
Wide open here on the wing.
Gets
but the pass was low. Ostrowski was wide open.
Yep.
I don't know if he would have scored, but I think that was offensive firepower. They do have home run threats, and they could score quickly and tie this game up.
All right. DiMaggio, the running back behind. Look. They give it to DiMaggio, and he got buried at the line. Maybe a yard or two. A favorable spot here.
Yeah. The tackle and Camden don't make much.
2nd and 7. Look will bring him up to the line. DiMaggio behind him. Zudi out on the wing. Give us to DiMaggio again. No,
it's going wide. So
I lost track of him.
Yeah, they faked the handoff inside, pitched wide. But I think the ball's coming back.
Oh, late flag coming out.
And there was a flag down earlier too. So I think we're going to get offsetting fouls. I think by Monona. They're going to call personal foul on Monona. One so far. Down. They're going to give him the ball there and then mark it back 10, or what the deal is. Remember, we had a few head scratchers up in Baraboo as far as ball placement goes. If this was college or the NFL, those penalties would set and you'd have a replay.
Well, Oregon's backing way up.
So they're talking. The officials are talking to the Monona Grove defensive captain. I'm not certain why, but so all right, back to the original. Just that's the way it should go.
The holding flag.
And then what? Turn around and mark off 15 against Monona, or what's the deal? Or did they pick up the flag? They called the personal foul.
Now he's turning around, and he's going to walk off 15.
And then do they get the down over again? I mean, I am very confused about this right now.
Befuddled and bemused?
He says, I don't know about bemused so much.
Well, they bring it out to the 25-yard line, which is a
bewildering.
net gain for the Panthers.
It's bewildering, and they're going to get the down over again.
Yeah, 2nd and 1. All right. Well, there's an easy solution here.
Don't
Let's
even
just
know how
take
to
it
score
away.
that one. That's no 5-4-3 double play, I can tell you that.
All right. Look will call the signals on 2nd and 1. Give us to DiMaggio.
DiMaggio just buried there by Trenton Herbert, number 2. That pile. 51. Garrett Hansen.
They do get enough for the first down. The ball out to the 27-yard line. Oregon. Play a 7-0 empty quarter. Quarterback look. Did that little inside handoff again, and I think they might have even lost a yard.
That play's not working. Whatever. to one running back who.
That's a lot. Looks straight back, throws the right side, incomplete.
Oh, my. And now they're going to call a penalty on the defender. That one, let's see if we can make it. We're got another bite at the apple here. Monona Grove is just.
Pass interference. Great.
I couldn't quite tell who that was on from this distance here. I'm trying to get the number.
It was the far side, but
yeah.
The penalties really costing the Silver Eagles tonight. This gives Oregon one of their better field positions of the night, 1st and 10 from their own 42-yard line.
So that was either on Killerlane or Stentz. They got caught up, and one of them grabbed the receiver as he went by. Wow, and more flags are coming.
The handoff was to number 30, Matt Kissling. 6'2", 175-pound. And it'll be against the Panthers. Yards. So, 7:40 to play in the first half. A 7-0 MG lead.
Dan Kissling, the coach of Oregon, a former player out there as well.
Never seen him play. He was a terror.
He was really good.
He was a strong player and probably
big
the fastest one on the team.
Really big, too. He's at least 6'2".
6'2" and over 200 pounds. Look, hoping to throw it. Throws right side, complete to DiMaggio, pushed out of bounds, way short of the first down. DiMaggio got close to the 50, but it's going to be second. Those penalties, it gets hard to track. Second. Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Quarterback again. Kissling in motion. Give this to DiMaggio. He got into the line and maybe made a yard or two. They're not getting anything running the ball in the line.
They're not utilizing him. DiMaggio has carried the ball, by my count, 6 times.
Well, they get the ball just over the 45-yard line of the Panthers. 3rd and 6. DiMaggio lined up as sole tailback behind Luck. Looks straight back. Goes right side with the pass. Incomplete.
Well, I got to tell you that the playing surface out there must be moist because there's a lot of slipping by the Monona defensive backs.
Well, that brings up another 4th down for the Panthers, and they'll be forced to punt again.
To their defensive
deep for the Silver Eagles, a dribbler of a snap. Kluss gets it off, though. Spalding will let it bounce, and it'll roll. 5 to the Panthers.
Nice roll for there's a flag down.
Of course,
holding on Monona. So that's, what, 5 holding penalties now on Monona?
Wow. And the ball down to about the 8-yard line, it looks like.
They're going to mark it at about the 7, but it's going to go back now to about the 3.5.
Yikes.
No big deal. Give the ball to Ostrowski. The offensive line has been opening up holes. It's just a matter of not grabbing shirts when you do it.
All right, 6:38 to play in the first half. 7-0 MG lead. Martinelli and Schmuck with the call as the Silver Eagles take on the Oregon Panthers in the home opener. All right. Ostrowski back in, standing in the end zone as they line up for the next play. Bishop out of the shotgun. The ball at the 3-yard line. Let's get a big chunky yardage here. Bishop, he'll keep it himself, running left side.
Got a lot of room.
Has a lot of running room down that left sideline. Leaps for the first down.
Well, that's a bad. I got lucky. He did one of those no-hand tackles, and he got the tackle. But if he would not have, Bishop would have scored.
A 97-yard run would have been nice. Jordan instead gets the first down and gives us a little breathing room here. First down for the Silver Eagles. Bishop calling the signals again. Looking to throw.
He's got all day.
Yeah, he's got plenty of
He's
time
got
back
Reuter
here.
out here.
Now he'll go down the left sideline.
Oh, my.
Right into the hands of a Panther.
Wow, I don't know
This
what
is number
happened.
13 for the Panther.
He had an open receiver coming back to him, and he overthrew it.
For the Panthers, first interception of the year for the Silver Eagles, I believe.
Yeah, he just airmailed that thing. Bishop's first pick of the year. I believe he had Dante McCauley, number 45, coming back to help him on the throw. He could have run with the ball as well. Plenty of room on that side of the field.
So the Panthers first and 10 on the Silver Eagle 23-yard line. Golden opportunity for them to tie this game up.
And this is what I mean. You're letting teams hang around.
Look, trying to pass, going right side deep. Stinson on the coverage, bats it away.
Incomplete. Nice job on the coverage there. He was right along. Pass.
Second and 10 for the Panthers.
Yeah, Monona needs their defense to get a stop here. This is the offense, like I said, it's let these guys hang around. They've wasted chances, and now Oregon's on the cusp of maybe tying up this football game.
It's all right. Let's get a big turnover here. DiMaggio, the tailback. Zudi off on the right wing. Look calling the signals. Look will give it to DiMaggio. Off left tackle. Hit at the line and dropped. He might have got 3 yards, but nothing.
Yeah, they've not had much luck between the tackles here, and I'm hit the outside a little bit.
3rd and 8, the ball at the 20-yard line. Ryan Hines credited for the tackle.
Third play. What they got for kicker, allow a lot of yards so that they can get into a spot where they can go for it on 4th down.
Look calling the signals. Dropping back now, Chase to his right. Pumps once, throws.
Nope.
Incomplete. He was looking for Damian Johnson. Well.
The quarterback's in trouble. They need to turn around and come back toward the quarterback to give him a target. A lot of kids think, okay, he's outside the tackles. It's time for me to, turn on the jets and see if I can beat my guy downfield. But usually when a guy's on the run, he can't throw the ball that far.
So with 5:31 to play in the first half, Oregon will go for it on 4th and 8. The ball on the 20-yard line of Monona Grove. Big play here. Biggest play of the game so far. Look, calling signal, straight back again. Throwing right side. Turn for the corner and way overthrown. He was looking for 24 Hoffley.
Hoff was going to take a break. The outside look just didn't make the throw. Wasn't a good timing throw. At over 5 minutes to build enough of a running game that they can go to it. They don't have to throw the ball. Throwing the ball is a nice thing you can do every 3, 4, 5 running plays, especially the way they've been running the football tonight.
I would agree. Ostrowski's been a monster, but he's not getting credit for it because they keep getting called back. He's in the backfield alongside Bishop.
Made the tackle, but Ostrowski gained about 7. Yeah, make it 9.
Yeah, nice pickup for Ostrowski. 2nd and 1. Oh, they give him 10 in the first down.
Wow.
Better yet.
All right.
Fresh set of downs. Bishop, give it to Ostrowski again. And Ostrowski caught in the backfield by 23.
Did the ball come out? I think it might
Still
have come
loose,
out.
I don't know. Ostrowski lost it. The tackle there by 23, Zachary Tower of the Panthers.
Yeah, Ostrowski hit as soon as he got the football. Ball came out. I don't know if that was Bishop or Williams Davis that came up with that football.
Well, yes. Typically that's the way it goes. High school has different rules, Bob. But MG does retain it. Loss of 3 play. 2nd and 13.
Sorry, man. I can't see what I'm doing.
That's fine. Bishop. We give it to Ostrowski again. Off left tackle. Gets back to the original line of scrimmage from the previous. More than that, if you bring up, I'll say. 3rd and 9, we get a nice spot. 4:05 to play in the first half. Still 7-0. Silver Eagles scoring on their first possession tonight and shooting themselves to the foot ever since then. Bishop looking to the sidelines for fresh play. Ostrowski in the backfield with him.
Watch for the ball to go to Ostrowski here.
Plenty of time for Bishop to throw. Now he's chased off to his left.
He's got Groom out there. And he overthrew again.
Overthrows.
Nice job again. Pocket, the receiver.
That'll bring the 10 and the Silver Eagles with their first punt of the night.
On that play, but as he came back, the ball was overthrown.
I didn't realize until that play, Bob, that Jordan Bishop is a left-handed quarterback.
I guess I didn't notice that either. Jordan can't be afraid to use his feet either in that kind of play and that kind of situation, because he did have some green out in front of him. Yes, Peyton Spalding, as he came back to him, was open. It's just a matter of getting him the football.
3:33 to play in the first. MG lead. The lone score of the I thought we had gotten rid of that after that first game.
Well, no.
No, clearly not. Although there are different types of penalties. They're not jumping off sides, but they are holding a heck of a lot more.
Yeah, I don't know. You know, every officiating crew is different, and possibly they're looking more carefully for that, and maybe the line is using the same technique they've used the first 2 games and weren't getting called for holding.
Oh,
so
that's true.
I don't know.
Ryan McCorkle back to receive this kick from Jordan Bishop.
Peyton Bigora McCorkle back to receive it.
One of the McCorkle boys.
That's a punt you want to
They've
take.
got 11 boys, 7 girls in that family. Ooh. Bishop, a high kick. McCorkle getting the heck out of the way and tripped over his own feet, fell down, almost hit the ball.
Oregon brought a strong rush on that. Bishop, good thing he got out of there quickly, because there were 3 Oregon defenders that were closing in on him.
See where they spotted right near the 40-yard line of Oregon. So with 3:26, they take over.
All right, Monona Grove defense, they've been playing well tonight. Haven't given up much on the ground or through the air. have kept Oregon off the board. That's the most important thing.
Absolutely. Nolan Look, the senior quarterback, will bring him up to the line again. Now a lot of shifting in the backfield. They've got Zudi out on the left wing here. We haven't seen much of him tonight. He gets the handoff right here, though, going around to the right side.
Ooh.
Hit at the line viciously and shoved back and almost lost the ball.
Wow. Who was that? Was
54.
I think that might have been Tiago and met and driven back.
Yeah, he got about a yard on that play, 2nd and 9. But yeah, he paid for it. DiMaggio, the tailback. Zudi goes off to the left side now. He moved. This is going to go against the Panthers. Yep. That was Zudi who moved.
Still cobwebs out after last
no fooling.
smack.
He's 22.5. Remember against Baraboo, Bob, the Silver Eagles looked a little rough in the first half and came out in the second half, and they're vastly improved.
Yeah, they played a lot better in the second half. They had their share of penalties, but not as many as in the first half.
All right, 2nd and 14 for the Panthers. I like those nice shiny helmets. They're pretty. DiMaggio, the tailback, Zudi at the left wing. Zudi getting the handoff.
No, that's Stinson, I believe, came through almost unmolested. And that is going to be a big loss. That's number 25 on the carry. That was Ryan McCorkle. Yeah, one.
LP Monona. Timeout Monona Grove with 2:07 to play. That was a huge play because that pushed them back into a 3rd and 18 situation. The ball on the 32-yard line. They've got to make the 50 on this one.
It's a tall order so far against Monona. Monona's defense has been very sturdy.
At halftime, Bob and I will be enjoying chocolate chip cookies provided by Dave Kersner.
Dave's all right.
I told Dave he didn't have to bring us cookies, but I'm not going to complain that he did.
No, he doesn't have to.
No, it's just a pleasure seeing Dave here.
We've never said he had to.
A longtime MG family member.
The only time we ever talked to him about it is when he brought us 5. It was an odd number, remember?
Yes.
And I said, yeah, you can't bring us an odd number because neither one of us is going to share.
Well, we're both poor at math. 5 just doesn't go into 2.
Yeah, that was the only time I ever mentioned the whole cookie thing to Dave. I said, yeah, Dave, I really appreciate the cookies, but you got to bring an even number.
Reach down into the bag here. I hid them just so you can see there are only 6 in the bag.
All right. I figured you probably took one. There was probably 7 or 8. There was probably 8.
Probably 8, yeah, and I rounded them off.
Yeah.
That's the way I roll.
Yeah, 4 is too many for Bob. I better help.
All right. 3rd and 18. Nolan Look brings him up to the line again. Looking to run the ball and didn't get anything.
I don't know if that was supposed to be an option. Play where the quarterback goes and then he has a trailing running back.
It had that look, didn't it?
And he had his choice whether to keep it. Nobody gave him the option on Monona Grove. They hit him too quickly and brought him down for another loss. Nice defensive work by the Monona Grove defensive line.
And importantly, it only took up 5 seconds off the clock, so the ball will exchange hands here. The Silver Eagles will get it back with just under 2 minutes to play. Plenty of time to put another score up.
Absolutely. Monona, their offense has had spurts where they've played well enough that they should be able to put one in the end zone, or at least are capable of it. But like you said, Steve, they've been shooting themselves in the foot a lot today.
All right, Spalding and Reuter will drop back for the Silver Eagles. It'd be nice to see a punt return. We haven't had one run back in a while.
Got to catch them to run them back.
I know, and remember that first game against Baraboo, PJ was pretty fearless in getting under those balls. Caught a few over the shoulder even. But they've let them all drop tonight.
breeze.
PJ and Reuter standing back around their own 30. Nice punt.
Yeah, that's it. Good.
Spalding will drop back.
Be fair about it.
Take it at the 25, and that's where the Silver Eagles will start.
Yeah, he hit that one good. Punt went for 43 yards in the air.
All right, minute 55 to play in the first half. A 7-0 MG lead, and the ball first and 10 on the MG 25-yard line. Hep, Ostrowski, McCauley, and Bishop out there for the Silver Eagles. The big guns.
All right. Well, they got an extra defender out here on the right side, keeping an eye on Hep, I believe.
Little screen pass.
Nice
I lost
job.
it behind the windowsill.
Oh, that was Sam Hep out there. An eye on Hep.
Ball 14-yard pickup to Big Sam.
Sam's third catch of the day.
Bishop throwing left side again. This is complete.
I think that's to Hep again, Steve.
Yes, it is. And Hep across the 50.
Action pass.
That's got to freeze them the way Ostrowski's been running the ball tonight. They can't just be looking for pass. They got to protect because Ostrowski was gashing him in that one drive.
And they're using what they're getting. You know, they're playing off Hep quite a ways.
This time they give it to Ostrowski. Left side run. Pushed out of bounds near the first down. He'll be a little short, I believe. Ostrowski out of bounds near the 40-yard line.
And the clock will continue to run. He did not get out of bounds.
Minute 20 to play. 2nd and 2.
Still plenty of time and one timeout left for Monona Grove.
Bishop taking the snap. He'll give it to Ostrowski. This time going right up the middle. He's got enough for the first down, I believe. It's going to be close.
Yeah. See where they mark it.
Less than a yard. Watch for Boehner to get this one. Boehner takes it.
Ooh.
Finds it.
I think he got enough
I think
first.
Nope, they're giving him the first down. Boehner will stay in the game at running back.
Clock's still running.
Down to the 37-yard line.
35 seconds to go here in the half.
Bishop looking to throw now, dancing. Goes left side deep.
Oh, a jump ball, and it came away empty. Threw a jump ball to Hep.
Hep's not going to lose too many jump balls, but didn't get that one. 2nd and 10 from the 37-yard line of the Panthers.
Ethan Boehner running a little circle pattern after the fake on the last play and had a lot of room out here on the right side of the field.
I think they noted that and might call that one again. Bishop, he's got Boehner out on the wing, but no, they go over the middle and it's off the hands of
That was Spalding.
3rd and 10. Interesting. Keeping Boehner in and Ostrowski on this first.
23 seconds to go, and it's 3rd and 10. Monona Grove's going to have to go downfield on this play.
Bishop looking downfield.
They're setting up a screen
Rolling
with
to his
Boehner,
left.
but they
Flag in the backfield.
Yeah, they sniffed that one out. They were trying to set up a screen, middle screen with Ethan Boehner, but they got on Boehner way.
Yeah.
And now another flag.
It's down, isn't it?
I'm sure Oregon.
There's one out there and one at the 47 yard. 45, they just moved it. Yeah, we got double flags.
Yeah, hopefully one of them is against Oregon. And we can do that whole walk it back, walk it forward thing.
It's a hokey pokey penalty, it's called. All right, first they march it off against the Silver Eagles.
I didn't see.
Then they shake it all about.
I didn't see a second flag, but you say there was.
Yeah, it's
one.
out there on the 45-yard line. Back about the 30. Yeah. All right, it's a repeat third down, but holy
it's
Christ,
from
it back.
It's a spot foul, so they marked it the foul at the 45 and then walked it back another 10. So now it's third down and a bazillion yards.
Yeah, 55 yards to the goal line.
If they can get half of it back, then they got a chance.
Well, they're going to go with, is that Ostrowski or Boehner? Let's see who was on the field.
It was Boehner.
He got a few yards, but not enough to stop the clock. It's going to bring a fourth down, and we're not going to have time to get another playoff. We're going to go to the locker rooms with the Silver Eagles up 7-0. They scored on their first drive of the game. No score since then. Oh, timeout with 2 seconds left. All right.
So they'll try one fourth down play, just throw it into the end zone, probably to happen.
Well, let's see.
They can't get a jump ball.
The ball on the 47-yard line. This is a 64-yard field goal.
Well, here's a play that they could dust off that's made for just this sort of situation, and that's the hook and ladder. Remember when they used to run that play?
With was that Aaron Wren?
Aaron Wren, remember that?
Boy, was he quick.
And they did it twice successfully that year.
That time down in Milton was awesome.
Yep. And that changed the game.
Yep.
That was a close game until they ran
that
hook and ladder, and then it was all over but the shouting. That was a great play, and it's a perfect play for this point in the game. You just got to make sure you complete that first pass, and then he doesn't mess up the pitch, because you can pick up that pitch and take it back the other way if you don't make a good pitch.
Yeah, I could see somebody like P.J. Spalding, who holds on the kicks, taking the one to make that first catch and then pitch it back to somebody like Ostrowski, although Boehner's on the field right now at running back.
Well, Boehner would be the receiver on the lateral. I could see him throwing short to Cameron Reuter over here.
Yeah. He's drawing less attention than Spalding.
They're not going to run that.
Nope. Bishop's still looking now. Heaves it deep. Jump ball near the end zone.
Nope.
Batted away, and that'll end the first half. 7-0. The Silver Eagles ahead. VMOLP will be back with the second half of Silver Eagle football. I'm Steve Marnelli alongside Bob Schmuck. 7-0. The Silver Eagles over the Oregon Panthers. It's halftime on Parents' Night.
And WVMO, the voice of Monona. Yeah. No noise. You do that. I'll enjoy a chocolate chip cookie.
We're good to go. We're welcome. Coming back here for the second half of Silver Eagle football, I'm Steve Martinelli alongside the Boomer, Bob Schmuck. Monona Grove up 7-0 over the Oregon Panthers here in the third game of the season. MG looking to go 3-0, and Bob, they've done nothing but shoot themselves in the foot over and over in this first half.
Yeah, Monona should be in control of this game by now. I mean, they've been able to move the ball up and down the field, but with all the penalties, let's count them 9 so far, and of those 9, 6 of them have been offensive holding calls. Every time they take a step forward, they take 2 steps back. So lucky to have 7, I guess, but they certainly have wasted opportunity after opportunity on the offensive side of the ball.
And the bright spot has been the defense. They've been outstanding so far tonight.
They have been. They've only given up 15 total yards tonight, Steve. 6 passing, 9 rushing.
And they've kept that streak going of not giving up a point in the first half of any game yet.
Yeah, Oregon had one short drive that ended on downs, but otherwise they really just haven't done a thing offensively.
And it's seems to have been a real team effort on defense, as Monona Grove always seems to have 3 or 4 guys on the ball, regardless of what the play is.
Well, they haven't been able to. Oregon has not been able to run the ball between the tackles at all, and you got to credit the defensive line there, guys like Benny Fluke and Camden Sisler, and. There, and I'll get it in San moving the blockers so that the linebacker can make the hit, and that's exactly what's going on.
Well, if you're experiencing some choppy sound in the first half, stay with us. Supposedly they fixed the problem, and we'll hopefully be a little better in the second half. Thanks to Lindsay Wood Davis for appearing and talking with us briefly. Lindsay retiring after 11 years working to bring Monona radio to fruition. The past 3 years have been a pleasure to work with him, and I feel I've learned a lot.
I got to tell you, the Monona channel has really come a long ways too from when it started. I mean, we're doing a lot more things than we used to do. The kids that they bring in are part of the Monona Grove AV Club. That'll bring you your YouTube and YouTube pictures and things like that. I mean, I think everything has gotten better. Now, I'm saying that when we both got text messages from our best gals saying that the video and the sound was choppy on YouTube in the first half. Hopefully we fix that and things are going to get better. But it's been a lot of fun, and you just got to hand it to guys like Lindsay Wood Davis, because he doesn't have to be doing this stuff.
No, he was retired before he started doing this for fun.
Yep.
And the amount of effort he puts into this and the amount of enthusiasm he carries every meeting is just unbelievable. I remember sitting there that first meeting with him. It was before you were on board yet with the whole VMO thing. It was an organizational meeting before we went on the air. And first time I had met Lindsay, and we're going around the room introducing ourselves. And I got to my turn, and I said my name and what I'd been covering and how Bill Ziegler dragged me into this years ago. And Lindsay looked at me and pointed a finger at me and says, "I want to talk to you." I thought, "Oh, great! This is it. This is how it ends."
We're finally
the other shoe.
Out.
The other shoe is finally going to drop. They're on to us. But no, he said we're going to anchor the station with you guys. You know that Friday Night Lights is a big deal in small town America, and they were going to feature MG Sports, and a lot of this was built around us, and gave me a lot of confidence. And then he proceeded to tell me all the things I could correct. And some of them I've listened to, and some I'm a guy. I don't listen to everything that anybody tells me.
Or anything.
But right from the start, he won a lot of people over with his enthusiasm, and his knowledge of radio is just impeccable.
He does have that enthusiasm, and it has become infectious. I mean, the gal that heads up the volunteer part of WVMO, I get regular emails from her. I'm on the list with everybody else, and she's always looking for volunteers to represent WVMO, especially at the Eastside Music Festivals, things like that. And people do. And she's always very upbeat about it and says, we're going to do this, we're going to do that. And she doesn't seem to have any trouble getting volunteers. So clearly, Lindsay Wood Davis, it's from the top down, that this sort of enthusiasm has built through the entire WVMO project.
At Lindsay's retirement party / volunteer appreciation picnic, it was like a big family picnic. Guys who hadn't met each other but knew of each other because their shows shows were consecutive. You know, Jim Gunderson, I was sitting and talking with him and his wife. There was like 3 or 4 guys that came over and knew him by voice but hadn't met him in person before. It was kind of cool to see. And, of course, I got to meet my favorite DJ, Johnny Rasta. Love his show on Saturdays.
What time's his show?
I believe it's 10 o'clock.
At night?
No, in the morning.
That's what's.
I don't know. I turn on WVMO in the morning on Saturdays. Just leave it on all day.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't get it at my house, so I mean I can stream it, but
yeah, that's what we end up doing.
Yeah. But,
it turns out Johnny Rasta's a fan of ours. Has some ideas for some promotional stuff.
Promotional stuff.
So I said, bring it on.
Well, that'll be interesting. Well, the more people we can the telecast, the better.
I mean, we're getting better at this. Someday we're really going to be average.
Yeah. Yeah. Whatever you do, always. So anyway, let's go back to football.
Let's go back to
Both
football.
The teams
Bob.
are on the field and warming up, and we should be able to start the second half here. Monona Grove to kick off. 52 yards total offense compared to that paltry 15 that Oregon was able to put up. Yet they're only up by 1 score.
And the whole reason for that is penalties. I mean, poor Jalen Ostrowski, he's got to be fit to be tied because he's had an outstanding game and had a third of his runs called back on penalties, it seems like. He's had a few outstanding plays.
Yeah, Jalen Ostrowski, I have him, it's all unofficial. Of course, I've got him for 14 carries for 127 yards and a touchdown. Ethan Boehner has run the ball 6 times for 27 yards, and Jordan Bishop 3 times for 18. With all the penalties, they just can't seem to get any sort of momentum going.
One of the long-time sayings that we've had over the years is if you don't make mistakes, if you don't turn the ball over, you win the game. Well, the turnovers are even, I believe, and MG's made far more mistakes, at least in terms of penalties.
Well, since Brandon Beckwith took over, turnovers are pretty much few and far between for Monona Grove. That is obviously something that he has preached and made well known to his players to hang on to the football. We've seen the football scored out a couple of times tonight. One time, I cannot remember who it was that lost it, but Monona Grove fell on it. But otherwise, even that game against Baraboo a couple of weeks ago when it had been raining during the day.
Everything was soggy. They changed the ball on every play.
It was so wet, and Monona Grove didn't lose the ball once that game.
Well, after tonight, the Silver Eagles will play a road game, supposedly at Bree Stevens Field against Madison Edgewood.
That remains to be seen.
Yeah, it's possible that one could be shifted. For Atkinson and Monroe here at home before they go on the road against Milton, back home against Stoughton, and then on the road against Watertown.
Yeah, this is the big game, this one and the Stoughton game. I'll tell you, Fort Atkinson has just been getting murdered this year, so it doesn't look like they're bringing much to the table. And Milton, did Milton, what they get beat 6-0 last week?
I think
something like that
yeah.
by Reedsburg. And
all right, Hoffley ready to kick it. Reuter and Ostrowski back deep for Monona Grove. This is Reuter taking it near the 15-yard line. Has some running room. He does a little spin move to get across the 30 and brought down just over the 35-yard line.
Yeah, pretty good return. He had that ball and managed to get the ball up over the 35. Good starting field position for the Eagles here to start the second half.
1st and 10, MG leading 7-0. MG special teams coach Mark Rundle has been in that position for many years. Has done a fine job. He's turned out a number of decent kickers, and I believe Oscar Houston is going to be the next great one, Bob.
Oliver Houston?
Oliver Houston. Is it Oliver or Oscar? I like Oscar.
I can't help it. His name is
Talk to his
Oliver.
parents? All right. Ostrowski, the first play, gets the handoff, still on the
it's
speed.
Boehner. Ethan Boehner. That's a nice move by Boehner.
Out close to the 50-yard line. Wow. He broke a couple tackles into the line there, and a first for the MG Silver Eagles. Just shy of the 50-yard line.
Yeah, nice run by Boehner there.
Yeah, he is still out there. I wonder if Ostrowski's a little shook up. They give it to Boehner again off the right side of the center. And about a 7-yard pickup on that one. Plus a Panther down on the field. See if we can make out who this is. I believe that's 60.
Number 60, I think. Logan Woodson.
That's one of their
leading tacklers.
Yeah. One of their team leaders, too. Excuse me.
We haven't had a chance to see Carson Smedley yet tonight.
Carson Smedley. That is a great name, isn't it?
I love it.
The guy needs a handlebar mustache, doesn't he?
You
Smedley.
jog out 5 meters, take a left, Smedley. Anyway, let's go back.
Boy, did we digress quickly there.
I just thought, I saw that name when I was doing my game prep, and I thought, oh,
it's not a football name like Brock Turlington was.
Yeah, Smedley. I love it. Anywho,
we got some time here.
We got an Oregon player down. So Ostrowski with 127 yards rushing in the first half. We haven't seen him in the second half. It's been Ethan Boehner, 2 carries for 20 yards so far, and 1 first down and a 2nd and 3 as soon as we're able to get this injured player off the field.
He's still down on the turf with the medical folks looking at him. I don't see Ostrowski on the sidelines either. Trying to pick him up here.
Okay, it looks like leg injury of some sort to Logan Woodson.
Yeah, he seemed to be holding his knee when he went down.
Yeah, that joint for some reason is at risk on almost every play, it seems like, in football.
Now they got another trainer running onto the.
Yeah.
All right, now they're getting him up, it appears.
That's
hard on a big guy like that to get help off the field.
6 foot, 185.
Really? Is that all he is?
Yep.
He looks bigger than that, doesn't he? He looks pretty solid.
Yeah, limping off the field. Well, hopefully it's nothing serious. Do a little rice, and hopefully we'll be back to normal in no time.
Does everybody know the acronym now? I mean, it seems like it's been around long enough. People should know what RICE means.
RICE, yeah, I would think so.
I would hope so. Anybody that's got a kid in high school athletics better know it, huh?
That's right.
All right. 2nd and 3 for the Silver Eagles as they make their first foray into Panther territory here in the second half. Boehner still on the field alongside Jordan Bishop, the quarterback. Bishop calling for signals. They give it to Boehner again. Boehner running hard, boy. First down inside the 40, close to the 35-yard line.
Push by the offensive line.
Coming into tonight's game, Boehner had, 6 carries for 44 yards. He's looking pretty good so far. Spelling Ostrowski, and here he goes again. Running through a few tackles inside the 20, down near the 15-yard line.
Yeah, gain of about 20 on the play. And Ethan Boehner, it's been all Boehner so far in the second half for him.
Carson Smedley with tackle, Bob.
I love it. Smedley with a tackle.
1st and 10 for the Silver Eagles. The ball to the 16-yard line. 20-yard pickup for Boehner. Bishop. They give it to Smedley again, left side. Gets the corner, cuts it inside the 10, pushing hard. What?
You called him Smedley.
Oh, I'm just so enamored by the name Carson Smedley. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd and 4 for the Silver Eagles. The ball at the 10-yard line.
Years, Steve, you can still crack me up.
Bishop will give it to Boehner again. And Boehner cartwheels inside the 5. Close to the goal line, no signal yet.
Didn't quite get there, but very close. And I would guess he's going to get the ball again here.
Boehner, this would be his 2nd score of the year if he can put one in. Remember, he got that first one on that interception. Oh, he's got a touchdown run, too, according to my stats.
And he's in.
Boehner from the 1, touchdown.
Nice looking drive, all running plays. That was It's kind of old school Monona Grove football from back in the days with, Torrin Young and Brock Offerdahl and Chris Nelson and Henry Z. Barth and all those guys,
You say Schwen?
I did not say Darren Schwen. I was waiting for you
Tyler Zorn?
Because he's your favorite.
Point after attempt by Carter Tomchek.
Tomchek will attempt the extra point. The snap, the hold, the kick is good.
We had to wait.
Referees took their time, but that makes it a 4 game.
All right, good open. This is their opening drive of the game where they went right down the field and scored a touchdown. Took less than 2 minutes, though, Steve. All running plays, less than 2 minutes for that drive.
10 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third quarter. A nice drive by the Silver Eagles. Okay, I see Ostrowski on the sidelines. He is still in uniform, at least. But Boehner, he looked like the man on that one. He looked like Ostrowski.
He was the man on that one.
That's
carried
nice.
The ball on every play.
Nice to know that you've got an adequate backup who can step in and play just as well as your starter did.
7 carries on that
now
drive.
Oliver will kick it off. I've been told Oliver Houston is the fastest kid on the freshman team, so we may see him at positions in the future besides kicker. But yeah, Coach Rundle says he's got quite the leg.
He's still growing into that 14-year-old body there, so if he stays with it, my guess is that the real distance will come later.
Johnson and Zudi back deep for the Panthers.
That one's hit good.
Johnson will let this one go into the end zone.
Kickoffs, he kind of popped.
But he's got a wind helping him too, but I think that might be the first one we've seen him get up.
Alan Larsh was here a couple of years ago, and he had only 6 kickoffs returned the whole year. Every other one. And Monona scored a lot of touchdowns that year, so he was kicking off a lot. All right, well, let's see if the Monona Grove defense can keep doing what they've been doing. Like I said, they've only given up 15 total offensive yards in this game.
All right, the Panthers 1st and 10 from their own 20. Look the quarterback has DiMaggio behind him. Give us to DiMaggio into the line, and he gets maybe 2 yards. Look at all the Silver Eagles. Holy cow.
That looks like the first half.
How did we not get flagged for 20 men on the field there?
Yeah, Oregon, if they don't do something to start moving these defensive linemen out of their position, they don't have a prayer in this game.
And Oregon's got some nice-sized offensive linemen. They got some big kids in there, and they're just being manhandled by the Silver Eagle defensive front.
Yeah, that front 7 and especially the front 4 have been doing yeoman work out there.
Yo, man. All right. Look up to the line again. This is number 30.
Might be Kissling
trying to get on the left end, has some speed.
Doesn't matter. There's
He's
2 flags down, and it's back.
Yep. Kissling had a long run earlier in the season against DeForest, but this one was back. It won't be a 79-yard touchdown run.
Yeah, it won't be any kind of touchdown run, but a nice end run. The first time that Oregon has attacked the outside of the Silver Eagle defense on a running play, and it goes for 78 and a touchdown. It's coming back, but maybe the Oregon coaching staff will take note. With speedsters like Zudi and Kissling, I cannot believe that they haven't tried to work the ball outside.
Yeah,
more.
It's surprising they haven't done that because that running it between the tackles is clearly not working for them. Oh, yeah. Instead of a touchdown, they've got a 10-yard penalty. So
not an unusual occurrence in this game.
Yeah, but usually it's the other way. It's MG getting called for it.
Oregon, they're not pikers. That's their 7th.
So what does that make it? 2nd and 18, it says on the scoreboard. Ball back to the 12. Now watch, they'll have Look try and throw it, which has really not worked well for them.
Yeah, they have to be careful here. I can see them running the ball again here.
They do run it off tackle. This is Zudi, I believe, isn't it?
This might be DiMaggio.
Yeah, you're right.
And it's a big gainer. It is DiMaggio. Big gainer and a first down.
The 45-yard line. or nearly.
At the 40.
Must have stepped out at the 40, so.
That's a gain of 22. I'm sorry, it was more than that. Gain of 28.
Yeah, nice run by DiMaggio. Get him out of that deep hole. 1st and 10, just under 9 minutes to play in the third quarter. A 14-0 MG lead.
All right, 2 consecutive running plays have been broken off for huge yards. By penalty, now this one.
In the second half of both their games, they don't have a lot of depth on this team. Look, throwing over the
Picked.
middle.
That's Brady Killerlane. Flag down.
Flag in the backfield.
Another flag down.
The Killerlane with the interception and the return into Oregon territory.
Yeah, usually these flags in the backfield are going to be pass interference. This on MG, and that will negate the interception. Killerlane coming away with the pick. I didn't see the interference, but we'll trust the officials on this.
Yeah, there was a couple flags there, so.
Interference on Monona Grove.
Yeah, they threw 2 flags, and in the second one they didn't call, unless they called it on the same guy from 20
2
yards
different
away.
Spots, yeah. Well, this will give the Panthers great field position. March it into MG territory. Where are they going to spot this? The MG defense lined up at their own 45. Yep, and that's where they'll spot it. 1st and 10 from the MG 45-yard line. 8:50 to play in the third quarter. Still 14-0. Silver Eagles scoring on the opening drive of both the first and the third quarters. Look, bringing him up to the line. DiMaggio behind him at running back. DiMaggio up the middle. 2.5 yards, one of their better running plays of the night. That's just not working for them.
Bringing in Nathan Wilcox in the defensive line.
DiMaggio got a couple yards, second and
break
8.
to number 59, Po'okela Konanui. That's a great
You're a
name.
better man than I am, Bob.
Great name. A little Hawaiian name there, nothing wrong with that. A little challenge for you, Steve.
Second and 8 for the Panthers. The handoff to DiMaggio again.
Ooh. And they made a hole on that one. I don't know if the defensive line are getting tired or if they're using a different blocking scheme. That was a good-sized hole for DiMaggio.
Yep. 6-yard pickup, 3rd and 2. Killerlane with the tackle. Now this is a big play. The Silver Eagles can hold them, and
well, they're in 4-down territory, so they're going
well, that's true.
They're going to need to hold twice here.
It's a big series. How's that?
Yep, it is. Going to keep them off the board.
Look up to the line. Hand off to DiMaggio again.
There's your holding penalty. Flag down. It's going to be holding on the offense, so it's not going to matter what just happened with Dylan DiMaggio.
You know, let's look at 6 ball, but when he steps up there behind center, he almost disappears.
Yeah, no, he's not 6, and it's another holding call. We have seen so many. I believe we've seen a season's worth of holding calls, combined tonight. Just between these two teams alone.
I would agree with you.
I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, the 10-yard marks it back, makes it 3rd and 12. From 3rd and 2 to 3rd and 12, is this still 4-down territory? I think not.
Yes.
It is, huh?
If they can get 5 here, I wouldn't be a bit surprised to see them.
Okay.
But at the same time, I wouldn't have a problem with them punting either, because that would put MG deep in their own territory. Especially this Klus guy seems to be a pretty good kicker.
Yes, he does have a good leg. Look straight back, pressure coming, swings it out to the right, screen pass.
Yep, and it's going.
Is that DiMaggio?
Yeah, I think so.
And DiMaggio has enough for the first down. In fact, he makes it to the 25-yard line.
Nicely set up pass play there by Oregon.
DiMaggio is a quick runner. 1st and 10, the ball at the 26-yard line of Monona Grove. So Oregon threatening through no fault of MG's penalties.
21-yard pickup on that play. Nicely executed and a good call in that situation.
Look brings him up to the line. Looking to throw deep.
Nope.
Way overthrown.
He's looking for number 22 on that play, Mason Grender. Yeah, well, look, only 2 for 10 on the night.
Yikes. All right, 4th and 10.
Second and 10.
Second 10. Well, I'm ahead of myself. I
Yes,
wanted 4th down territory, Bob.
I'd like it to be 4th and 10 as well, but wishing it don't make it so.
Ain't it the truth, Ruth?
This is the absolute worst place on the field for me here. I can hardly see a thing here.
Yeah, I can see as long as they don't run it to the right. They run it to the left. This is Kissling again. Kissling running out of field. Nice
and
tackle there.
Flag down.
Nice ankle tackle.
Kissling on the carry. Tackle by
Brady Killerlane on the tackle.
Killerlane not fooled at all on that one. Stayed right with him and just they ran out of territory and had to collide.
And fast enough to stay with Kissling.
Holding on the Panthers. Yeah, Killerlane's got some speed.
Wow. So many holding penalties.
So that'll march it back again. Make it 3rd and 19. 6:28 to play in the third quarter. A 14-0 MG lead.
Wow. I don't know. Hopefully the officials have explained to the coaching staffs exactly what they're looking for on these holding penalties. I've never seen this many in a high school football game.
This is a lot.
And between the two of them, they have, I would guess, somewhere between 12 and 15 holding penalties.
Wow. Yeah. All right, 3rd and 19 for the Panthers. Look, pressure coming, swings it out to Kissling on the right side.
Williams Davis runs him down, baby.
Williams Davis chased him out of bounds.
You bet your boots.
That's some good speed on the big man. Well short of the feet still. Now, are they trotting a kicking unit out there? Wholesale substitutions.
Maybe they're punting unit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. This is a tough spot. I would punt it from here, or if nothing else, pooch punt it. But there's no point in trying to go for it here on 4th down and 18 in this situation.
Yeah, it does appear they're going to punt it, and I believe that's a Silver Eagle down right along their sideline. Yeah, that's blue on the kid.
Blue on him.
The Oregon squad goes back to the other side of the field. So thanks to Ethan Broughton-Wallers for covering for us last week. Bob, did you know Ethan is son of Steve Wallers?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You blocked for him, I imagine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he was the cuss.
The cuss?
Steve was the cuss. That's what Coach Runnell used to call him.
Why?
Because he was just an ornery cuss. And
I remember him being an outstanding wrestler.
Steve, when we were seniors, Steve played monster. He was afraid to get into the fray. Let's just put it that way.
Uh-huh.
God, he would hit guys. A lot of times he was on the opposite side of the. He was the blocker. You know, this is the days when you were told never to lead with your head. Well, I got to tell you, Steve, let's what the deal was. Guys, I can tell you that.
So, Bob, the injured player is Michael Williams Davis. Let's hope he's okay. 4th down for Panthers. Oh, they're punting.
And that's a nice punt. Nice job.
Did he get that out of bounds before it went in the end zone?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Inside the 10. Yeah, right about the 5-yard line. Beautiful directional punt by John Kloss. Very impressive. He's done a nice job kicking the ball tonight, and kicked the ball a lot.
Yeah, he's kept it several times.
So Monona Grove will start on their own 5-yard line after that punt out of bounds by Claus.
5:55 in the third quarter, leading 14-0 here on WVMO LP Monona.
Well, MG ran the ball very effectively the first time they had the ball in the second half. Let's see if they continue that.
I believe that's Ostrowski out on the field now. He gets the handoff. I don't know if he gained much at all there.
Yeah, gained about 3, looks like. We're going to mark it around the 8.
Second down for the Silver Eagles in the shadow of their own goalpost.
Second down.
They swing it out to Ostrowski, right side screen pass.
I love that pass. That's just a quick pass off to the wing to Ostrowski, and Ostrowski is so fast. If they are off the line at all, he's going to gain a bunch of yards.
Yeah, he got enough for the first down on that one. Kluss credited for the tackle. Yeah, that little screen pass is working really well with Ostrowski. We haven't seen that much over the past couple of years.
First down, Monona Grove.
First down out to the 19-yard line. Give to Ostrowski again. Through the middle, cut it back, across the 20. Across the 25, I believe.
Ostrowski.
It's not Jason Ostrowski. It's Jalen.
Even Steve knows that.
Jason's his evil twin. Out whistles.
Somebody's
So,
moving.
from second and short to second and long.
False start.
Gosh darn it.
Wow. I tell you what, if I was watching a game like this on TV, penalties. Don't do it, though, folks. Don't do it.
Stay here.
Stay with us.
Second down and 6.
Second and 6. Bishop swings it out to Ostrowski, who tries to cut back into the middle with the screen pass and didn't make much of that one.
It's just a little pitch. That's all it is. It's just a little pitch pass out the side.
Actually lost a yard or
Yeah,
two.
he cut back against the grain and got nowhere. And there's an Oregon Panther down on the field.
So we were speculating before the game, Bob, with the temperature in the low 80s, that we might see some cramping. Do you think that's what we're getting out here?
Well, on this one, it's possible.
He doesn't look to be, he's not lying on his back holding his knee or anything.
Officials timeout for an injury.
Well, for people that haven't had a muscle cramp, man, I'm telling you, they're ridiculous. They can hurt so bad.
See if I can get a number on this kid. Number 1.
No, you're not going to get one because he's surrounded by trainers.
Yeah. That's from a Marx Brothers movie. Senior Ravelli, what's the first number? The first number is number 1.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. Yep.
How often do you hear any Marx Brothers quotes in a game?
Well, none on the NFL, I can tell you that.
Yeah, those guys are stodgy. The No Fun League. All right, they get the player up and off the field. We're ready to go here. 4:29 to play on WVMO LP Monona, 98.7 WVMO. I don't know. It's a long, long week, folks. It's so hard. All right, 3rd and 9 for the Silver Eagles from their own 21-yard line. Ostrowski alongside quarterback Bishop. Bishop the fake. Now he's looking to throw. Chase scrambles to his left.
And he's going to go down.
I lost him behind the post.
Yeah, no, he's going to go down. That's the 3rd sack of the game. That's number 3 on Logan Ackerman, who made the play. And no way, there's a flag down. Steve,
A flag?
pitch me. I must be dreaming. There's a flag on the field.
Yeah, it'll probably be declined.
And the call would be what? Oh, false start? Then it's no play.
False start on Monona Grove.
No.
Penalty
You can't have a
4:16 to play. The Silver Eagles 4th and long are forced to punt. Bishop dropping back.
Well, once again, the drive started out promising, and then all of a sudden, penalties intervened.
Ryan McCorkle, the sophomore, back to return the kick.
A sophomore.
Bishop kicking from his own end zone. Line drive kick. McCorkle taking it at the 48-yard line, running to his left side in MG territory. Across the 40, 35, 30. Near the sidelines. I'm surprised he wasn't pushed out. Now he's finally stopped inside the 25-yard line.
And the official missed a block in the back. That happened right in front of him. I'm very surprised that he did not throw a flag on that.
Outstanding field position for the Panthers.
Nice return.
Yeah, McCorkle had no question that he was going to run that one.
First down, Oregon from the Monona Grove 20.
Down to the 20-yard line, their best field position of the night.
Yeah, about a 30-yard return on that play.
Yeah, he took it about the 47-yard line. Right in front of us, and now he's getting into the territory where it's hard for us to see.
Well, I saw a block in the back by an Oregon Panther on Samaj Narudin, but and I thought the official saw it too, but
evidently not.
In what is unusual for this game, a penalty was not called.
All right, 1st and 10 from the MG 20. The 14-0 MG lead is now threatened. Kissling in motion. Look rolling out. He keeps it himself and dropped.
Yeah. I'm not convinced that was the actual call. Maybe they missed a handoff on that one.
Well, a couple of times it didn't look to be by design. He did pick up 4 yards on the play, bringing it to 2nd and 6. 3.5 minutes to play in the third quarter. Yeah, Look is the shortest guy in their huddle. There's no way he's 6 feet tall. Brings him up to the line. Zudi has been almost a non-factor. I missed who got the handoff there.
I think it was DiMaggio, but we'll know in a second.
22 at the bottom of the pile.
Oh, don't know that one.
22 is Mason Grender.
Mason Grender.
Yeah, number 54, Camden Sisler on the tackle. All right. Play for the Monona Grove defense.
3rd down and 3.
3rd and 3 for the Panthers. They've got DiMaggio behind quarterback Look. Look straight back to pass. Throws over the middle. Tipped.
That was so close to being picked off.
Tipped by the MG defensive back.
Yeah. I'm trying to see who that was.
Beaner getting credit for the tip.
Yeah, Ethan Boehner got the tip inside. That was so close to being intercepted. If he would have come up with that, he might have scored.
4th down. Silver Eagle defense hoping to maintain the shutout and keep that 2-touchdown lead. Oregon spreads out the offense a little bit now. Look straight back again, throwing right side. Incomplete and a flag.
No. 24 fell over. I don't know if we can ask for a replay, but there was no interference on that play. I watched that kid. He just fell over, and the ball was overthrown.
Oh, yeah, there was no way he was going to catch that. The referee disagrees, and they will get another opportunity, it appears.
Yeah, Samaj Narudin is getting the calls on him. And
unwarranted, you're saying?
That's what I'm saying. I am, well, whatever.
Is that going to make it 1st down? No, we're replaying 4th down. No,
that'll make it 1st down.
That's what I thought.
Distance to the goal.
Half the distance, and now they've got a fresh set of downs. Dang it all. Gosh dang it. 1st and goal at the 7. All right, now is when we get the big turnover and run back. Look calling signals. Handoff to DiMaggio. DiMaggio inside the 5. I don't know if he got much past the 5, though.
Trenton Herber on. Tackle.
It's 9 o'clock. Second and goal. Ball 5 Panthers. their biggest threat of the night. They're down by 2 scores, so they're going to really need to rally. Let's see if the MG defense can withstand this. Look, hoping to throw again. Way overthrown, incomplete.
Well, he did a nice job of throwing it to where Monona Grove could not come up with it, but missed his receiver as well.
That brings up 3rd and goal from the 5.
Well, they'll have 2 downs to score here. There's no way they're going to kick a field goal. There's a minute 37 to go here in the 3rd quarter, and this is by far their deepest penetration into Monona Grove territory.
And I'm not sure why they keep trying to pass the ball. They've got a pretty good running attack that's been stymied, but I don't know, there's so much more they could be doing with it, I think.
I agree, and they have speed. I mean, this Kissling kid is very fast, and Zudi has barely touched the ball tonight. These are kids that need to be utilized, but they need to be utilized outside.
Look, hoping to throw again.
And it's a touchdown.
Zudi.
Yeah. Came out of the backfield, wide open for the touchdown.
With a minute 31 left in the 3rd quarter, Oregon has cut into the MG lead. Decent kicker,
Really?
as it appears to have made that one.
Yeah, I hit the ball without too much trouble there.
Into the it's a 14.
This is a lot closer game. Should.
Although we got to give him credit, that pass interference was pretty called for. Oh, it's
So between. Right. Between the two teams, there's been 21 penalties accepted tonight.
And Reuter back for the Silver Eagles.
Well, if I'm Monona and I'm running my kickoff return, I run it left here. The kids on the left side of the kickoff team here are not the biggest kids.
All right.
You could move them.
So they go back to Reuter near the 10, 15, 20, 25. Across the 30, spinning and on his feet across the 35-yard line. Near the 35.
About the
ball spotted at the 31-yard line where the Silver Eagles over 1st and 10. And a 1-touchdown lead. Benson with nobody in the backfield. A little swing pass to Ostrowski. Cuts back towards the middle and gains about 4, maybe 5 yards.
There's a save.
Of course there is.
So sure. As soon as the ball was hopefully whatever.
I don't know. It's getting maddening.
Ball starts at every other level of football. The play is whistled dead.
Yeah, well.
5-yard penalty. Repeat, 1st down.
All right, repeat first down after the 5-yard penalty. Bishop with Ostrowski next to him. To give us to Jalen. Right side. Through the line. Room.
Wow.
He gained back that penalty plus a few more.
He got hit hard. Number 7, Carson Smith.
Bring the hammer, Carson Smedley.
Put that little black taxi right on him. And
11-yard pickup makes it 2nd and 4.
Second down.
Bishop this time. We'll give it to Ostrowski again. Same play as before off the right side.
And a first down.
And a first down. Out across the 45-yard line.
Likey.
42 seconds remaining in the third quarter. 14-7 MG lead. Looking to go 3-0 on this young season and take their undefeated record up against the Edgewood Crusaders. Gives to Ostrowski again, and Ostrowski out to the 50-yard line. 5-yard gain.
Looked like he was just about to switch into his second gear, and somebody got a hand around his ankle and brought him down.
MG up to the line in a hurry. 2nd and 5. The ball just shy of the 50-yard line. Bishop, throw it quick to the right side.
Nice little ball control pass there. Got it down.
Who got that one, Bob?
I'm trying to figure it out. Probably Hep. Oh. No, tackle by Carter Erickson. I think it might have been Hep. I don't see him on this side of the line.
Gain of 8 on the play and a first down for the Silver Eagles. Down to the 42-yard line. And a timeout called by the Silver Eagles. No, a timeout called.
No timeout called. This is an official timeout. It's the end of the third quarter.
Ooh, 14-7. Silver Eagles putting together another drive here. I don't know, Bob. These penalties tonight are just killing us. Killing us.
Well, it's not just Monona Grove. I mean, Oregon's having them called too, and
well, that's true.
It stopped a couple of their drives as well. It's been a long time since I've seen this many penalties called in a game. I'm up at 22 combined penalties here.
Wow.
That's a lot. 13 of them on Monona Grove. I would say at least half, if not more than half, have been holding calls on Monona. There's been a couple of pass interference calls, an illegal block in the back, a couple of false starts.
And once again, before the game's done, I want to say thanks to Lindsey Wood Davis for all he's done for Monona Radio. Went from nothing to an award-winning program now. They've won 11 state awards, 11 more than any other low-powered FM station has ever won.
Yeah, it's really coming around. It's a lot of fun to listen to. You can hear all sorts of different kind of music.
And Bob, you've talked about a show.
Yeah, I'm trying to put together my proposal right now in a few playlists. We'll probably see that go to the board in October sometime. So we'll see.
All right.
Never done a radio show. Could be kind of fun.
Silver Eagles 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. A fresh 12 minutes on the clock and a 14-7 lead. Now we'll see which team's got the depth to keep some energy going here in the fourth quarter. Ostrowski going out the left side, has the corner. Out of bounds, near the first down.
Doesn't matter. It's coming back.
We got another flag. Why not?
Thrown almost at the snap. Somebody move. I was hoping it was the ball, but I think it'll probably go against Monona. So it really doesn't matter.
Man. This is like the opposite of our dream game with the 35-point running clock.
You know, with all these flags, it could be 10:30 by the time the game's over. And what's this call?
Illegal motion. Well, maybe it was the locomotion.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see little Eva out there. What number is she?
Number 1. All right, let's try this again. 1st and 15. Ball out to the 47 of Oregon. Bishop calling for the snap. Ostrowski coming this side. Back to the line of scrimmage, but not. I don't know if he got much.
I gave a little bit.
Yeah, 2nd and 12. He got a couple yards on it. Ball inside at the 44-yard line. Bishop looking down the pass. Dancing now going straight over the middle. He's got a man open.
He's got Hep.
Hep
makes the catch.
Hep makes the catch and carries a couple defenders inside the 5-yard line.
Yeah, Hep just out-muscled the defender on that one. He beat his man when a flag is down.
No. Come on now.
It doesn't matter. So Sam Hep, that was about a 40-yard gain. It's not going to matter. Going to come back, and it's going to be a holding call, and they're going to mark it off from the 45-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd down in a pile.
Jeez.
This is unbelievable how many holding calls. Wonder if they understand what holding is.
Well, it's the old days, Bob, where you're supposed to grab your own jersey.
I'm telling you, in the old days, nobody got called for holding because you had to have your hands in on your chest.
Right now, isn't it if your hands get outside your elbows?
I'm not even sure what that rule is anymore, but. I mean, if you're going to let them use their hands, they got to be able to spread them out a little bit.
All right, it's 1st and about 23, the ball, or 2nd and 23, the ball back at the MG 45-yard line. A little reverse to Reuter here. Reuter gets a couple yards, maybe 3 yards. It dives close to the 50. It's going to bring up 3rd and at least 20. I'm guessing. Yeah, he's going to be a little short of the 50-yard line. 10:40 to play in the game and a 14-7 MG lead. No flag on that play, though.
That's because it only gained 3 yards. They save those for the plays that gain over 10.
Look at how deep the defensive backs are playing now.
They should.
Bishop looking to throw again. A little screen pass over the middle, incomplete. Bishop hasn't thrown too many incomplete passes, has he?
He's 10 for 19.
Ooh. All right, he's had better. Now the punting squad has to come out on front and could get a decent kickoff into this wind and pin Oregon back. Ryan McCorkle back to return for the Panthers. Bishop's kick.
Wow.
Not a great kick, kind of wobbly.
Very short and going backwards.
Yeah, wrong direction for a bounce, but MGO down at about the 35-yard line.
About a 20-yard punt. Monona Grove letting Oregon hang around. Oregon only down by a single score. So the defense is going to have to start coming up big here. They need a turnover.
Yeah, we're in the position now where somebody slips and doesn't make a tackle, and Oregon can tie this game up.
Well, and Oregon's quarterback has shown that he's not the most accurate passer. This is a situation for MG could possibly get a pick.
MG playing tight to the line.
It's DiMaggio.
Look on the keeper. Nope, DiMaggio again. And he might have lost a yard even. The defensive line has been outstanding. Front seven hasn't allowed anything.
Yeah, they've been a solid wall. The 7 blocks of granite, so to speak. That's for sure. No gain on the play by DiMaggio.
2nd and 10, the ball on the 35-yard line. .45 to play in this one. Silver Eagles still up 14-7. Scored on their first possession of the first half and their first possession of the second half, and nothing in between. In between, there's been nothing but yellow flags, it seems like. Zudi in motion. They pitch it out to him. A rare carry for Zudi.
I'm surprised they used it more often. This game.
Maybe when MG's getting tired of chasing Maggio. 3rd down. Hand off to DiMaggio, and he's hit for a loss.
Nowhere. Once again, the defensive line showing the penetration. Also, Trent Herber in there. But fourth down. Let's see what they do. No, I think they're running on their punt team.
Now they're switching, yeah.
Yeah.
There was some hesitation.
They're only down for one. And they could also fake it here. You know, snap it to the up man. The up man happens to be Dylan DiMaggio.
Well, the Silver Eagles have nobody back deep. Plus, nice high kick. This is going to get a good roll, too. Yeah,
get
look
into
at
the end zone.
See if they can get down there in time.
Into the end zone. Thank you.
56-yard
punt.
Best
Very
scenario
nice.
for the Silver Eagles.
That worked out.
Force left. How about like an 8-minute drive? Jalen Ostrowski back out on the field. Time in the second half, and I got to say, Boehner
and not doing it.
No, I would agree with you.
The running game's been much more effective than the passing game.
There's the give to Ostrowski going right side.
Get a block.
5-10.
Get a block.
Across the 30. Runs into his own man and brought down over the 30-yard line.
Receiver there. I mean,
high snap, pulled down by Bishop. Ostrowski again off tackle. Cuts it into the middle across the 35-yard line out to the 36. Yard pickup, break up 2nd and 7.
Timing was just a little bit off. Got the ball to Ostrowski, and unfortunately the Oregon defense collapsed on him pretty quickly.
Second down. Bishop, throw it out to the left side quick.
Spalding
with the catch. He appears to have enough for the first down out to the 48-yard line.
Quick play action slant.
Frame.
That's why there's two of us up here, Steve.
I thought there's two of us because one of us would get alone.
It's Ethan Boehner.
Right, it is.
And there's a penalty on Conley to the ground after the whistle. That was Ethan Boehner on the carry. There'll be a personal foul, and they should just add that on to the end of the run, which was about 5 yards.
That's an additional 15 yards to put it down near the 30-yard line.
There's a penalty that actually helps Monona.
Yeah.
First one tonight.
Personal foul on Oregon. 15-yard penalty after the play.
Down to the 31-yard line of Oregon. This could be one of the turning points of the game. Of course it would be a penalty.
That was Ethan Boehner
That
on
was
the carry.
Boehner again. He got across the 30-yard line down to the 28.
Short gain.
That's all you need.
Just a couple yards on the play for Boehner.
Yep, 2nd and 8.
Boehner closing in on 100 yards. Ostrowski closing in on 200 yards.
A lot of rushing yards tonight, that's for sure.
That's been the effective part of their game.
Bishop.
Oh, they moved.
Yeah. All sorts of guys moving that time.
Oh, my. I wonder what the record is for penalties in a game for Monona Grove, because that's number 6.
Well, Bob, you put together some records. All right, Boehner will come out and Ostrowski will come back in. 2nd and 15, the ball at the 34-yard line. They split Ostrowski out to the right side. Now they change the play. Bishop throwing right side.
Got him.
Complete to Reuter. Reuter getting down. I see a flag come in.
Didn't see a flag, but boy, they sure took their time whistling that one.
Yeah, Reuter close to the 20-yard line. Kind of a spot we get. The ball to the 20, 1st and 10 MG. 9:35 to play in the game and a 1-touchdown lead for our Silver Eagles. Bishop with Ostrowski next to him. The give is to Jalen. Jalen cuts it through the middle.
Yeah, Jalen Ostrowski looked like a little bit of a trap play there that opened up things up and cut back left.
6-yard pickup for Jalen. 2nd and 4 for the Silver Eagles.
2nd down.
Yeah, you don't see Monona Grove going back into the huddle very often, but they did on this play.
Bishop pulls it down, gives it back to Ostrowski.
Nice block.
He's down inside the 5. It should be 1st and goal for the Silver Eagles.
I got to tell you, that side of the line is really opening up some holes. Number 70, Christian Schlicht in there. Sophomore.
Timeout. Oregon.
1st and goal for the Silver Eagles from the Oregon 5-yard line. Monona Grove, 4:36 left in the game, could get an insurance touchdown here.
I don't know if I'd call it insurance yet, but yeah, with this much time left in the game, it's a big possible score here.
Next week, taking on the Edgewood Crusaders. Edgewood who will move to a new conference probably next year.
I think it's a couple years, isn't it? 2020 when they're realigning?
Yeah, you're right. We'll get the Janesville schools and lose Monroe and Edgewood, at least in football.
Edgewood actually just wants to make it football only. They want to stay in the Badger South for all the other sports. It's just that football, they just don't have the numbers to compete. I could see Edgewood actually becoming a co-op program at some point. With whom, I don't know.
Abundant Life.
Yeah.
They had to give up their 8-man team this year.
Yeah, they could.
Abundant Life was already co-op with St. Ambrose.
Although, Abundant Life, there. Yeah, that's true.
And Country Day School.
Yeah, their football program's a little undermanned as well. Maybe Eagle School. No, that's right. They don't go to high school.
All right, we trot them back out on the field. 1st and goal from the 5 for the Silver Eagles.
Ostrowski in the backfield with them.
Yes, it is.
Yep. And Monona's calling a timeout. Coach, I think that's Coach Travis Rohrer out there. He is unhappy with the way they lined up. He is really
offensive ball.
Yeah, very unhappy. All right. A couple of big plays coming up for Monona Grove here. Hopefully the first one's the biggest. They're going to get it into the end zone.
Let's punch this in and lock this baby down. We knew this was going to be a tough game, and Monona Grove is making it tougher than it needs to be. 4:36 to play, 14-7 MG lead.
This is a new team this year, Steve. We got a little spoiled the last couple of years watching what was a very high-powered offense just run like a machine. And with a lot of new kids out there, a lot of new faces playing these same skill positions, trying to learn this offense and trying to learn that kind of timing. This is a new team. It's going to take them a while to grow into this.
Here we go. Ostrowski, left side, has some running room. Can he turn it back in?
Did he get
Close
it in?
to the pylon.
No, they're going to say he's a little short.
They're going to say just short.
Yeah. So Jalen got that play. He was strung out on the outside there, and he just lowered his head, tried to go right over the top. Couldn't quite do it.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Second and goal from the 1. This is where you bring in Ryan Schwinn to run the touchdown in. Remember him?
Mm-hmm.
Darren's littler, bigger brother.
That's a touchdown.
Ostrowski from the 1. With 3:53 left in the game.
That whole drive. So that worked out just fine. The running game has been terrific for Monona tonight. The only time it hasn't worked is when it's been called back.
Right.
By penalty.
Tomczyk attempting the extra point.
Looks good.
And a 21-0 or 21-7 lead.
You wish. Well, that makes me feel a little better with less than 4 minutes to go. Monona up by 2 touchdowns. That's gonna force Oregon to throw the ball. Not that their running game has been overly successful tonight, but it's been better than their passing game.
Their passing game has been exceptionally bad tonight.
Nolan Look. Touchdown pass along with 4
attempts. One of the good measures of passing efficiency is yards per attempt. And MG around 13 this season, and attempts for 33 yards. That's not even 3 yards an attempt.
No.
You're better off trying to run it like they have been.
Monona's defense has been very stalwart tonight.
All right. That's it. He's got to switch to 0 instead of 99.
Oh, I do like that idea. Yeah, that makes sense.
Zudi, and I believe that's Johnson again.
Or he could just use his initials on his jersey. Oh.
Now flag on the kickoff. Why not? Or holding.
Holding on the kick. Yeah, clearly somebody was offside. They threw that away.
I've never heard a false start on kicking.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, usually on an offside call, they'll just let the play run out, and then make the call afterwards, and then the receiving team can decide whether they want to re-kick or take the ball where they got it. But so this was some sort of illegal procedure call. I don't know, on a kickoff, but whatever.
I'll give Oliver another chance to watch him get a better kick this time. Hey, let's go. Line drive kick. Johnson will take it inside the 15-yard line.
Got a hold
running room. Oh, nice tackle.
Yeah.
He got wrapped up like a Christmas present.
Yeah. Is that T. Santiago on that tackle?
Ooh, that was a great tackle because that guy had some running room, and as you were saying, he got wrapped up and brought down.
Yeah, he had a lane to the left here as he's coming toward the press box, and thankfully, Noah Campui with the tackle.
26-yard line for the Panthers, 3:47 to go.
There's a on that football.
Ooh.
Must be Oregon.
Of D. Kissling.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what Luke can do.
Netherwood Avenue. All right.
DiMaggio?
I think so, and he went nowhere.
Yeah, he might have got 2 or 3 yards on it.
Ryan Hines on the tackle.
That was Zudi with the carry. Ethan Beener having a great game tonight on both sides of the ball.
That was Zudi from the yard.
So they said now they're running guys in and out. Who knows what they're doing. 3:22 to play.
Well, they need to put the ball in the air if they're going to get back in this game. That Stinson just missed on the sack. This is Boehner running him down, though, in a long pass, well overthrown. Sorry, Steve.
No, that's fine.
Stomping on your play-by-play.
You're doing fine.
Yeah, I'm all over Steve's play-by-play on that one. Sorry, folks.
That's all right. You jumped on it. You're excited about Isaac Stinson.
Got so excited I was confusing Gronsky with Zach.
Third and 11. Third and 11 from the 25-yard line. Look in a deep hole here with 3:10 to play. They sorely need a first down. Look straight back. Throws.
Wide open.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I could have completed that pass. Looking for Hoffley over the middle. He had 3 steps on his defender.
Well, the fact that you think, I don't know, Steve, it's the medications, obviously. But
Give me confidence.
The fact of the matter is that Hoffley was wide open, and if he would have thrown that ball on time, that would have been a touchdown.
Yep. Hoffley had enough steps on the defense. He was wide open. Okay, maybe I would get
sometimes.
Look, getting chased out of the pocket, going to the right side, throwing deep. This could get picked.
Oh, if he throws a
There's
flag.
a flag.
Yeah, you knew that was coming.
There's another flag.
You knew that was coming.
Oh. For cry.
Yep. Luckily, it's a 15-yard penalty, so they shouldn't get the ball at the 40 where the flag is.
True, it will be enough for the first down, and we're less than 3 minutes to play.
Pass is incomplete, but flags on the play.
Yeah.
Flags. Not enough for just one anymore. They got to double up on us.
You guys are going to have to actually wash their penalty flags because there's going to be so many grass stains on them.
Usually a good penalty flag will last you all season long.
Yeah, they're going to have to wash them.
Oh, they march it out to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. 2:56 to play and a 21-7 MG lead here at John Clement Athletic Complex. Look straight back again. Throwing right side. Overthrown. 2nd down.
Good defense over there.
Yeah, he had a step, didn't he?
Yep, completing that ball. I think that was Isaac Stinson over there.
Yes, it was.
Isaac Stinson defending on the play.
No, Nolan Luck 4 for 16 now, 33 yards. Actually, his name's Turkington, and we shouldn't say stuff like that. I was speaking
to somebody else. All right, look back. It almost fell down. Now there's a flag in the backfield. This will be on the offense.
Are you talking about Christy Turlington, maybe?
Yes.
The supermodel?
She's got no arm. She's not mobile.
She's got no range at all. But she's tall. She can see over the line.
Yeah, but she locks in on a receiver and doesn't look anybody off.
No, you're right about that. She doesn't have much natural skill at the position.
And her hands. Don't get me started.
Well, she's worried about them. She worries about her hands. All
right.
That's her bread and butter.
5-yard penalty makes it 2nd and 15. 2:48 to play. Time running out for the Panthers. Forced into passing. Not their strong suit, that's for sure. Screen pass this time to Zudi. Down the right sidelines and forced out of bounds short of the first down. DiMaggio catching.
That worked pretty well the last time they used it too. They completed it to DiMaggio for 21, and this time they're going to get about 13 yards out of it. So it's not a bad play, obviously.
3rd and 2 out near the.
It does use clock, so they're going to have to get it moving.
Throwing over the middle and well overthrown once again, and a flag. What?
Now, what they should call in this is offensive pass interference, because both the defenders were knocked off by offensive receiver. No, they're calling it against Monona. Yep. Both defenders knocked down by an offensive pass receiver, and somehow the interference call was on Monona.
And it was an uncatchable pass. I mean, it was 5 yards over his head.
Wow. The officials, the best officiated game is one where you don't notice the officials at all, and they certainly have insinuated themselves into this one.
2:20 to play, down to the MG 37-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Look straight back again, throwing left side this time. overthrown.
No, don't reach for that flag.
It looked like he was going for it. The back judge had his hand
Yeah.
back there, but
So
there was no way that ball was.
So Peyton Spalding on the defense there. They run him back out, an all-conference cornerback last year.
Nolan looks pass intended
Man.
for Carter Erickson, incomplete.
2nd and 10 for the Panthers. The ball at the 37-yard line of Monona Grove.
So the two leading receivers for Oregon have not caught a pass tonight, Hoffley and Erickson.
They completed one to somebody that wasn't a running back?
No.
Okay. Well, look, dropping back for another opportunity. Pressure now, chased out of the pocket, rolling to his left.
He's
Now
got
he's got to
Boehner.
tuck it in and run.
Boehner's got
Boehner
him.
brought him down. A short pickup. He got up 3-4 yards.
Wow.
But
Dylan Ostrowski out there as well on defense. So pulling out the stops to protect this lead.
minute 50, and the clock is running.
Look, drop the snap.
Now he's got to get rid of it.
He's
in
got a
hurry.
wide open receiver.
Oh, and he throws over
Oh,
his head again.
my.
Where's the flag?
He had a wide open receiver there. That's a couple on this series alone where he's missed wide open
That
looks.
brings up 4th and 5 for the Panthers. This is their last hurrah. If they can't convert this one.
Yeah, it might be anyway. 1:42 left in the game.
Yeah, they've not only got to score soon, they've got to get the ball back quickly.
Right, and they haven't shown any sort of home run capability in their passing game at all.
No, they really haven't gone far downfield much, have they?
Nolan Look has been erratic to say the least with his throws. Not very accurate.
They'll do it again. Throw it right side. Hey, they completed a
Yes,
pass.
they did, and it's a first down, so they keep it going.
The clock stops with 1:36 left.
Stinson on the coverage, but a nice pass there. No. Look.
Carter Erickson with the catch. The first down. Look back again.
Oh, there's a hold.
Going over the middle. Another man wide open, and they overthrow him.
Yeah, no call on the hold there, which was pretty obvious. That was on Sam Gronsky rushing the quarterback, was grabbed by Adam Yates, number 72.
Clock continues to run. Nope, incomplete pass stopped it at a minute 26.
Defending on the play.
2nd and 10, the ball at the 24-yard line.
Good coverage by Samaj Narudin on that one. He was step for step with his receiver. He's got a pick tonight.
I'm sensing another one coming. Look back again. Left side. Way overthrown again. Well, he doesn't throw the ball on a line. He kind of loops it up and hopes the guy can run under
Well,
it.
I think that's what they're hoping for there. And Narudin is all over his wide receivers. I mean, and if he tries to throw it with some zing on it, Narudin's in a position to either knock it down or take it away completely.
All right, minute 22 left. 21-7 MG clean to the 2-touchdown lead.
And let's say that Narudin is one-on-one with the receivers that he's covering here in this situation. And once again, he is as well here. So look for them to be throwing this direction.
It is the wide side of the field. They throw it instead over the middle.
No.
Well overthrown again.
Wow. It's not even close. And,
How does he do that play after play?
And there's this situation, he has to at least control traffic and hope for the best. But
you got to take a chance, right?
his receivers are well covered, so he's got that working against him. But at the same time, his receivers don't have a chance to catch those passes.
Right. 4th and 10. Minute 16 left. This is the game right here,
Yeah.
Bob.
He's going to have to force something in. If nothing's open, he's going to have to force it.
Nope. He throws
Overthrown.
it. Silver Eagles take over with a minute 12,
Yeah, just
and that'll do it.
Little short slant by number 22, Brendan. Ball well overthrown. And really suffered from the lack of a passing game tonight.
Yeah. Well, they haven't had a running game either. I mean, the two should offset each other, but they haven't been able to mount much offense at all.
No, you're right. But when they needed a passing game, they couldn't get one.
No, that drive was pretty anemic. They got their yards on penalties.
All right, well, a good win for Monona. They didn't play their best football tonight, but they still came away with a victory.
Couple timeouts left for Oregon. We'll see if they bother using them. Bishop will give it to Ostrowski. Jalen trying to get the right corner here.
And he's going to go out of bounds and stop the clock, which is probably not the best idea, but a nice run by Ostrowski. I've got Ostrowski for over 200 yards tonight, Steve.
Really? Mm-hmm. He's really 30 or 40 yards that he's run that have been called back on penalty.
We got him for 27 carries, too. Ethan Banner's carried the ball 15 times.
Really?
Yeah, so they've run the ball. They have committed to the running game, but it took them, about 2.5 quarters to do it.
Here's Ostrowski again.
Another hole.
And a flag.
Why would you even bother at this point in the game?
They're just running out the clock, guys. Let the kids play. Oh, this is how they learn, Bob.
Oh, my. Yeah. I in the line. I just can't believe it.
No,
especially at this point in the game. We got Max Hanks, who's a veteran. You have Nathan Wilcox, another veteran of the offensive line. I mean, these guys aren't just grabbing on shirts and things like that. There's just no way.
First down.
Oh, repeating first down. First and 17, 18. 59 seconds left. That's the important figure. Oregon not even bothering to call timeouts. Give it to Ostrowski again. Jalen going left side this time. Trying to turn it up.
Oh, he just ran over the tackler. He just ran right over the top of him. Put a
6-yard pickup for Jalen.
Just knocked him on his back.
And nice. The clock stays ticking.
Yeah, there's no reason for Oregon this time.
About a 7-yard pickup. 2nd and 10 now after the penalty.
Monona Grove will go to the huddle, which they should. They've used as much time as they can.
Yep, we're down to 30 seconds.
I think they only have to run one more play, and he could just take a knee.
So with Oregon down, Edgewood coming up next, the Silver Eagles hoping to push their record to 4-0 next week.
So Bishop should just take a knee here. But he'll hand it off.
Jalen up the middle. Across the 40. Boy, near the 45. Somebody got a great block on that 32
Yeah, a little much, I think. That was Nathan Wilcox, but there was a call a running play there. I'm actually surprised that this coaching staff didn't just tell him to take a knee and run out.
All right, well, the Silver Eagles victorious. Their 3rd win of the season, 21-7 over the Oregon Panthers. A challenge only because the Silver Eagles and the referees made it so. I think MG was the far better team tonight, but the penalties made it a challenge to get through this game.
It made a challenge for everybody, including us folks up here in the booth. This has been a long football game. A quick look at the number of penalties here. I have Monona with 19 accepted penalties tonight, and Oregon with 11. 30 penalties tonight that were accepted.
I can't ever remember a game with 30 penalties, Bob. Years.
It makes two of us, and I have a hard time believing instances of wrongdoing out there.
Instances of wrongdoing. I like that. You sound like they're criminals or something. Well, thank you so much for listening to our babbling. I'm Steve Martinelli with Bob Schmuck. Again, the Silver Eagles defeating the Oregon Panthers behind a big night again from Jalen Ostrowski. Jalen with 2 touchdowns, 200 yards plus rushing. The Silver Eagles go to 3-0 and go on to play Edgewood next week somewhere, sometime. Watch the local listings for announcements, and we'll probably put it on the WVMO Facebook page. Thanks again. This is WVMO Monona, 98.7, just a little bit above normal.
This broadcast is brought to you by Hometown News Group and the Herald Independent, a production of Monona Community Media, a partnership between the Monona Grove School District and the City of Monona. Subscribe to our YouTube channel by going on to youtube.com, searching Monona Community Media, selecting our channel, and clicking subscribe. And listen to us on the radio at 98.7 WVMO, the voice of Monona, online at mymonona.com.